Welcome to the Right Track training webinar. Thank you very much for joining us today. We really appreciate it. And before we start, would you be able to give us a welcome to country, please?
Yeah, I could do that.
Thank you.
Nai Tampani Tuwila Brekiana, Nai Tampani Bamba Baya Rendi, Ghana Yurtiana, Martichiunga Ghana Miona, Nai Wangadi Mani Nai Budni, Ghana Yurtiana. So what I just said in English is I'd just like to acknowledge our ancestors and also recognise where we all in this filming is on Ghana country, and on behalf of the Ghana people, I welcome you all to Ghana country. Nete, thank you.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. So, Seraphin, thank you so much for coming to help us out with our Right Track training webinar. Really appreciate you being here.
Yeah.
And you've come from the Congolese community here in Australia.
I'm the leader of Congolese Community in South Australia.
Very good. First of all, can you just give us a bit of an idea of some of the challenges you've had to deal with coming from a place like Congo to come to Australia?
When you come from Africa, I get some challenges. It's the first one was how to drive the car.
How to drive the car?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
the big challenge I got.
Yep.
Because as you know, in Africa, too much people doesn't have cars. Many
That's right.
people, they have no cars.
No cars, they walk.
And when I arrived here, I was commanded to have a car because everything, to get a job, you have to have a car. We ask you, what is your license? Where is your license driving? And things like that.
Identification?
Yeah,
You've got to whip out your license?
Yeah, you know. And that was my first problem. I think I have to get a car. Yeah. When I will get a car, I will get a job.
Yeah.
So, and the second was language. I came from a French country.
A French country.
And Australia is English country.
Yeah.
So have to go to TEF to learn English.
Well, you're talking fine. I can understand you, so it's all good.
Yeah.
So the other thing we were hoping to ask you today was, could you tell us a little bit about what it's like in your community when it comes to disability? Is that a problem, or what kind of things could you tell us about that?
Yeah, in our culture, if some family has one who is disabled, they feel like ashamed.
Shame.
Yeah,
okay.
So that is a problem.
And then does that make it hard for them to ask for help?
Yeah, that is a problem. Sometimes we can keep the son or the elder person who is disabled in the house without talk anything, because their feeling is a shame when they talk that. And sometimes the person, the life can be destroyed because they didn't talk before.
Yeah.
That is the problem we have in our culture.
What have you found that has helped you to help your community overcome that?
We had some seminar, training with Cindy and Maria.
Yeah.
And they teach us something about NDIS, and we were a group of leaders, Congolese leaders, and that's a group. We give them mission to go in the family, talk to them about NDIS and disability. So that people are informed, actually, they're not ashamed, actually, because everyone knows to be NDIS is in situation can happen to anyone.
That's right.
And we can help him.
Exactly.
If someone who is ready to train our community, he will be welcome to our community.
Yes.
Particularly, I can say Cindy and Maria, they cannot stop there.
They made it easy for you to understand, or how did you feel, or yourself and everybody else, how did you feel after you'd done that training with Cindy and Maria?
It was very good, so very nice, yeah, very nice.
Didn't feel so hard?
No, not so hard, but very, very easy to understand them.
So you're a leader in your community, Congolese community. What advice would you have for other leaders of communities to be able to help their communities in relation to disability?
I think that I can tell them to ask the Cindy and Maria to go there and teach them. That is the short way they can do.
So thank you very much for being here with us for this chat. We've really touched on a few things that are really, really important, haven't we? Like you were talking about being a leader in your community and being able to get leaders of communities together to be educated themselves, especially in relation to disability awareness, and then be able to then talk to other people about it. And have you found that that's been the most beneficial way of getting the message across?
I think if the leaders are already trained, it's the first step was very nice.
Yes.
Because when the leaders are already trained, they will train other people. And that all people will be informed about NDIS and disability.
Yeah.
So if you can organize a training for leaders, people in our community, that can be a good thing.
Yes. It's a good place to start.
Yeah.
And then there'll be a flow-on effect from that. So Seraphin, is there any example that you could give us, or somebody that you know who's benefited from that training that you've had?
Yeah. We come with someone who is a disabled person.
Okay.
He didn't have a plan, but through that training, he got a plan.
Oh, wow.
Through the NDIS. That was the benefit he got through that training.
So he felt empowered then to be
now
able to
he's
do
empowered.
and get that confidence.
He's very confident. And yesterday we were talking with him.
Yeah.
He need to make his project himself.
Oh.
So he need to make his own project because he had the experience in cutting hair. Oh. So he need to have some support to do his...
Because he wants to keep cutting hair?
For himself.
Wow. So then he might be able to set himself up for his own business even.
Yeah, that's
you never know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the benefits of being able to get the training, get it within your own community, and get that confidence to be able to reach out for that help.